Hello, people of YouTube. It's me again with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Hopefully, this thing will record this time perfectly with no issues. But as you can see here, I have a brand new team for the most part. And that is because last time we beat Lacey of the Blueberry Elite Four, leaving us with only one Elite Four member left with Drayton. Now, Drayton's league trial, I believe, requires us to do 3 battles with Pokemon we've only caught in the terrarium, and we're not allowed to use any of the others. I don't think they're actually Dragon type, which is the type he specializes in, but we should be able to swap them out before the main battle. And Drayton himself actually will pay for us, charging it onto his account. Now, I'm hoping at least that we have to... Well, what I guess I'm trying to say is, for the team I picked out for these battles coming up, they're supposed to be caught in the terrarium, and even though everything I'm using can be found either in a terrarium, some of these were from raid battles. So I don't know if they will explicitly count, or I have to swap them out. Or if I'm stuck with only like 3 Pokemon or something. Yeah, it's terrarium only. Caught living wild in the terrarium. And it has to be us that caught them, so no trades. My issue is, do raid Pokemon count? Do they count, though? I mean, I'm ready for them. I guess that they do count? Oh, okay, so we can just battle them right now, or if you're not too confident with your team, just level them up or catch new Pokemon. If somehow I'm not allowed to use the one I have, then I guess we'll find out right now. They don't. I know Duraludon counts, but some of these were in raid battles, so I'll swap out the ones that weren't. So give me 1 minute. Okay, so I think I should be good now. I added a shiny Minior that I found while just running around. And the other 3 starter Pokemon were stuff that I also found while after upgrading the biomes. So I haven't actually given them moves yet, but I don't think I need to. This shouldn't be too difficult. But I think now we should be okay. Perfect. So depending on how difficult this battle is, we should be fine. I did over-level the team a little bit, since they're around level 90, which obviously this shouldn't be too difficult. But I had a lot of candies running around, a lot of candy just in my bag sitting around, so I figured why not. And yeah, these Pokemon are not Dragon types, so it's just Pokemon in general that are around the biomes. Now we can just body press Bastiodon, I guess, since it's ×4. Surf also hits me, but Mudshot is stab and should hit Rampardos just fine, so... It does live, though. Oh, that's sturdy, that's why. We could surf, but... Do we also get healed for this? Just like in the fire trial? Does he use Metal Burst? Okay, no, just use Takedown. And it misses. Get wrecked. Easy clapped. That's 1 down, 2 more to go. So he had the 2 fossils. And I'm assuming these 2 have other Pokemon that pair up together somehow. I'm assuming Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Sandslash. Am I right? I mean, her name is Winter, so... Dugong and Sandslash. Okay! Not what I was expecting, but... You do you. I'm gonna Body Press the Dugong, and Mudshot should still be fine. I could Electro Shot as well, but that just takes a turn, and it's not raining right now, so... Not really gonna help out. And it avoids the Mud Shot. Fun. We should tank this though. Yeah, that's fine. We're not healed though, so I'm assuming we can just heal before the battle. No Alolan's, Alolan Ninetales though. I feel like they would have been such a better fit for teaming with Sandslash. So it was Rock, Ice, and I'm assuming this guy might have Steel or something? Probably wrong. Electric. There's no way this guy uses +1 Minded. So I'm assuming Galvantula and Electivire or Electabuzz? We're about to see in a second. Strike the Magnezone. That was way off. I could Body Press, but Mudshot is ×4. Oh, but they're sturdy, right? In that case, I'll Body Press and then Surf. There goes Sturdy. Zebstrika is probably gonna live, but that's not much of an issue. Yeah, Zebstrika is unfortunately not that good. Maybe Terra will make it better and competitive, but here the most it can really do is divert electric attacks with Motor Drive and Lightning Rod. But even then, it still can't really do much offensively because all it really has is Wild Charge. Terra Blast could give it something, but which is very unfortunate overall. It was a cool design though, don't get me wrong, and this is the first game on the Switch it's actually a part of, since it was not in Sword and Shield. But that's enough of that. We've cleared the trial, and we're ready to take on Drayton. As long as we can use our main team. All three are down, and all that's left is Drayton himself. Now please tell me we can use my original team. And we do get to change it up. Oh, I want to change my team. I do need to heal as well because the Rowdon is already fully healed. So I guess all I need to do is just put my team back together again. Fun times. Now, while I'm putting everything in the PC again, I guess I could talk about what's coming up next. After this, all we have left is the battle against Kieran as with his champion team. After that, I do know there is other material which I have no idea what it is. Personally, I know it involves Terapagos, obviously because he's the mascot of this DLC, but I don't know how long it'll take, nor do I know the difficulty of it. so I'm really just taking that as it comes. With that being the case, I can see this DLC being anywhere between 1 and maybe 5 more episodes, depending on how long the post Elite Four content is. But for now, we're saved up, ready to go, and we can take on Drayden's team. We've already established that Drayden uses Dragon-type Pokemon, and he's a double battle. I really don't know how difficult he'll be, though. I know he has a Dragonite, Haxorus, and his ace is Archaludon, because they announced that. Alright, Drayden, what do you got? And he uses regular little Pokeballs, too. Dragonite and Flygon. Obviously, I had to use Glacius in this battle. Both are times 4 weak to Ice, but Dragonite does have Earthquake and Extreme Speed. So, and it's holding a Yachi Berry as well. So I'm going to target it with Dragon Pulse, and I want to see how much Flygon takes from Ice Shard. 1 hit KOs. Good. Flygon hits hard, but it is rather frail, I believe. Dragon Ball should also do some good damage. It has multi-scale, that's why. Sets up Tailwind as well. I don't know if Ice Shard will KO, but it's worth a try now, because it is half health. Mold Breaker stops abilities, so stamina might not work against it. I don't know if it's holding anything. As for Dragonite, let's see if Ice Shard will actually take it out now. There's that E-Speed, which does some decent damage, but we're still pretty tanky. There's the Yachi Berry as well, but it's not enough to stop the attack. Good. Dragonite can be a problem. This Haxorus does no Breaking Swipe, which it does not use. Does good damage though. It hits both targets and lowers attack, which could be bad for Glacius. That was a crit too. Ice Shard should knock it out next turn though, so it's fine. Oh, it's sashed. That's why. Sceptile. His only non-dragon dragon, and that's really only because its Mega Evolution is Dragon, but it's not in this game, so Haxorus can go down here, and I can see Sceptile going for either Breaking Swipe, Dragon Cheer, which might fail, or Leaf Storm. Yeah, I use Dragon Cheer, which is the TM that he gives you, and it's the TM that evolves Diplin into its new evolution, which we'll be seeing later on. Next up is Kingdra, and I believe this is actually a physical Kingdra, which is meant to be used for that TM he gives you for Breaking Swipe. Dragon Cheer. What am I saying anymore? Down goes Sceptile. That's what I'm trying to say. Kingdra is a good Pokemon, but it shouldn't take this hit. He sets up the rain too, so now I can use Electro Shot without charging, but I don't think it'll really work all that well because he uses Dragon types, which is a shame. Tailwind is gone, and next up is his own Archaludon. Okay, so I just said Electro Shot won't be too helpful here because he uses Dragon types, but I might need a special attack boost. As for Glacius, I think Ice Spinner might just be the best bet here, because I might have stamina. I forgot he uses Terra. How can I forget that? So he's not going to be Steel type anymore. but Electro Shot's still going to be not very effective. The funny thing about Drayton is, even though he's confirmed to be Drayden's grandson, his team is more in line with, I don't remember his name, the Dragon Gym Leader from Galar, because he has Duraludon, in this case Devolution, as his ace. He fights in double battles, and a lot of his Pokemon know Breaking Swipe, so it's kind of funny. Does have stamina too, so it's just like ours. That means Ice Spinner's probably not going to knock it out, but never mind, it does. And here I am with an egg on my face. And we pretty much just swept him. And we call that an easy W. And here I was calling them difficult. But to be fair, I have a full team of level 100 Pokemon, so of course they're not going to be difficult. But now, that's all 4 of the Elite Four members done. Sure. How is the best selfie here the most simple? That selfie's fine, don't worry about it. And he forgot the TM. And this is our reward. TM 226 Dragon Cheer, which raises the allies' morale if they're Dragon type, helping them land more critical hits, which is a very interesting move, if not very niche. But we only have one trainer left. And that's Kieran himself, who's right here. Kind of slow for you. And we're gonna meet Kieran in front of the school. That's the only place we really have left to battle. Aside from Lacey in the beginning, but that was just to show off double battles here. And just like Drayton just said, we are meant to go back to the front desk. And once we do that, we'll have our face-off against Kieran for the championship title. And that will be in the next episode, and I will see you guys when we do that. So peace out for now.